Clouds look really pretty today. Generally, country mornings are really beautiful. I always do a routine walk in the yard every day just to check if everything is okay. Usually, we have some predators coming for our chicken, and maybe because there are so many, sometimes we don't notice. We brought in more chicks of the indigenous breed. You realize our flock is much bigger today. Usually when we bring in new flock, we quarantine them for about 2 weeks because when they come with diseases, they may infect the healthy ones. So we keep them in quarantine for 2 weeks before we allow them to join with the rest. Our flock has only 10 layers. The rest are indigenous chicken that we keep for multiplication of our flock and for meat and eggs too. Though we prefer to eat the eggs of the layers because they are not going to be hatched anyway. But they are healthy eggs because they are fertilized. Our chicken all roam freely, so they get a chance to meet the cockerels. In this dry season, I give them a little more water than usual because they get really thirsty and they drink throughout the day. Today is also our laundry day and there is a lot of clothes here. I was wondering if we have members of the family that I haven't met yet. I'm just wondering why we wear so many clothes in a week. How often do you do your laundry? Every day or once a week? We do ours once a week and there's a lot to wash, including bedding and clothes and everything else. We make the work lighter by helping our domestic manager with some of the washing. It's honestly too much for one person to do. And even harder because we don't use a washing machine, we do the washing manually with our own hands. I honestly don't know why we don't have a washing machine. I think it's just one of those old habits that just don't die easily. Please recommend all those good brands of washing machines. I think I have to put it in my budget in the coming months. I've also noticed that in this sunny weather, the clothes tend to fade when left out for long, so I don't leave them out for so long. Once they are dry, I just remove them from the wire line. Unlike in the cool days when we leave them until evening maybe, that's when we remove them. It's time to fix something to eat. I have some leftover chapatis from last supper and I just want to make something interesting out of it. It's just hard eating plain chapati in the morning. So I'm going to need a lot of onions. I mix the red onions with the green onions. Then I'm going to need eggs. I'm going to use 2 eggs. You can do as many as you wish. And then I'm going to add in a little salt and pepper, which is optional. I'm also adding a little paprika to mine. That's your choice. Whatever goes in is your choice. So I'm gonna beat it all up to mix. And then we are going to fry it. So just add a little oil to the pan and then pour in the eggs What I'm cooking today is called Rolex in Uganda, and it's a very common street food in Uganda. I loved it when I used to go to Uganda a lot. I'm pressing it down so that it is well cooked. I love my eggs well done. And then we just flip it over so that the chapati also gets warmed. And it's ready to serve. Look at that. And it smells so good. Sorry I didn't mention I also added capsicum. And I just love all that green peeping through the rolls. I've had a good rest, and now I just want to take out all the clothes that I've already dried. Not all are dry, but I'm taking them out as they dry because I don't want them to be in the sun for long so that they don't fade. I've never met anyone who loves doing laundry. We just do it because we don't have a choice. And the folding and organizing of the laundry makes it even more difficult. Let me know how you treat your clothes after washing them. I have a friend who just heaps them on the bed, keeps heaping them every week, and she just picks what she wants to wear from there and doesn't really take time to organize them. Are you that kind of a person? I know it is a difficult task, but I always take about an hour to just fold them before storing them. It's a really hot afternoon here, and the best place to organize these clothes will be in the open air under this cool breeze. The house at this time is very hot. We don't have AC here. So I fold the t-shirts and the likes, and for shirts and those others, I just hang them directly into the wardrobe. I don't do bulk ironing of clothes. When one needs an ironed cloth, they just iron whatever they have to wear. That makes it easier and fair for everyone. At the point of folding, that's when I separate everyone's clothes so that we don't have a mix-up, and it also makes it easier for someone to find their clothes. In the scorching afternoon sun, we try to find simpler chores, things that don't involve a lot of movement, because we are also trying to control the amount of heat our bodies generate. It's been quite exhausting, and this is the time I really wish I knew how to swim. I'd be going to the river for a dip. Looks like it's gonna take me a century to finish all this. But I always tell you, there's no hurry here. We are living the slow life, so we don't mind being slow. I've actually adapted very well to this unhurried life, and these days I'm never in a rush. I just take my time when doing things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and every other day. I'm so glad that many of you are drawing inspiration from my simple, slow life, and that really encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. I appreciate you all and wish you a very, very lovely weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.